The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Marshall Thundering Herd, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Blue Hens about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Marshall's offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Blue Hens offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They've been running it, but down the pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Turner. Complete on the comeback. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on second and long. This quarterback part of their running game. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On the run, it's Silver. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ellison. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Give to the single back. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Silver. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff?
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Harmon.
They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. The give to the back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the tailback. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Marshall quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The ball is down at the 17 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. QB draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Turner. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Payne. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. That's caught. It's Norton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Quick spin on the run. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Turner. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Under fire. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time before he fires right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. That's a live ball, and the defense has it. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic.
Get this stop, defense.
Dropping back, it's Turner. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might as well stick with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's LeBoy. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down.
At the 30. Coming up. 4th down.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Rushes on him, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Silver. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's LeBoy. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Blue Hens kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from touchdown Delaware. Great job by the back on the option.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation, who will enjoy this win.
They'll try the right side.
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Scanning the field, it's Turner. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Oh, better look out. And he's brought down after a nice game. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And the ball slipped out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Marshall! A great catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Crosses the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Marshall quick to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up to throw. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game, and I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
They can't stop us.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running to Green. Turning it on. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And line with the extra point. They're now down 31-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Touch pass on the run. Hard running there. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Harmon. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Robinson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure coming. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Hens team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Gonna run it. It's Silver. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Marshall quick to the line. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.